Out with the old and in with the new. It's time to save big at Room to Room's New Year's sale. Store-wide markdowns 50 to 70% off. No tax, 48-month special financing. It's a new year at Room to Room Furniture in Tupelo. There's no place like home.
When choosing a dentist for our family, Tupelo Smiles was the answer for us. They greet us with warm smiles right when we walk in the door, and they make us feel so welcome. We love Tupelo Smiles.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning, good morning. Welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning at 7:30. Thanks as always for tuning in and starting the day with us. I'm meteorologist Maggie McCauley, bringing you everything you need to know for your day ahead. We're live from the Room to Room Weather Center, so let's get into it. Here's what you need to know. Number one thing that could be potentially happening across the area right now is some sprinkles possible today. I'm talking light rain to drizzle and sprinkle potentially happening out there today. Another thing is Old Man Winter is taking a back seat and a break today, tomorrow, and throughout the rest of our work week. So if you like the warmer conditions we saw yesterday, just continue to like them throughout the week. It's just going to be getting warmer and warmer, all ahead of our next storm risk that returns on your Thursday. A few storms could return Thursday. Friday, the main day we're going to be watching here in North Mississippi. So we're going to be breaking down all these points coming up in the next few minutes. Want to show you Mississippi Live radar, though, first this morning. Not tracking anything. You can see across the board here in North Mississippi, at least showing up on our radar. But again, when it's light rain to drizzle, has a little bit of a harder time showing up on our radar. So I want to show you a few looks outside this morning. This one over in Batesville, you can see a few drops potentially on that camera. So overall, yes, we could still be dealing with some drizzle to sprinkles out there this morning that's not necessarily showing up on our radar. So that's something to note as you're headed out the door. Nothing that should be too impactful during the day or slow you down by any means. But again, something that's ongoing right now. Temperatures in the 60s already in Panola County. This is in northwest Mississippi, so definitely a warm start for them. Take a look a little bit further south over in Atala County, down in Kosciuszko. People already getting out and about on the roadways. Looking good to go this morning. Temperatures in the upper 50s there, and a lot of clouds to start off your day ahead. That's the story for everybody, along with these warmer conditions. All of us in the 50s and then near 60 for some. Most of us in the 50s, though, right now. 54 in Bruce, Houston, same story. 52 in Lee County and Tupelo. 55 in New Albany. 58 in Columbus. 59 down in Macon. 60s over in the Delta, but again, a majority of us in the 50s right now, so definitely warm to start off your Tuesday. And we're actually sitting anywhere between 15 up to 25 degrees, even 27 degrees in Senatobia, warmer than this time yesterday. So a very warmer start to your morning in comparison to what we saw yesterday morning out there, and conditions going to continue to warm into your afternoon. We'll see temperatures in the 60s for all of us as we head into your coming hours. So 60s by 11, upper 60s for a lot of us today. Those middle 60s will hang on by 5, and then we'll go back to near 60 by 8. You can see about a 10% chance of rain between now into your early afternoon and evening as well. Again, sprinkle possible, but I think a majority of us actually look to sit dry throughout your day and just deal with a good mix of sun and clouds like we're dealing with right now. What is causing the potential sprinkle, though, is this cold front right there. Low pressure system centered up north of us into northern northern Illinois, there. But that cold front does extend into Louisiana, or at least Arkansas, about to push into Louisiana and Texas right now. That cold front's going to continue to inch closer into the area throughout your day ahead, causing the potential for a light shower out there. But again, a lot of us stay dry. Nothing that should slow you down by any means this afternoon. That cold front passes through, and on Wednesday, it is south of us. However, don't expect it to really be changing our temperatures. We're looking at warm days ahead all the way throughout your entire work week. So still warm out there for Wednesday. Good mix of sun and clouds throughout your day ahead for Wednesday as well, but no rain expected. So any plans tomorrow, you should be good to go out there. Heading into your Thursday, we will start to see more cloud cover roll into the area. So more clouds as we head overnight, and then to start off your Thursday. And I know you see this right over here. We're looking at rain chances over in the plains. Want to zoom out and show you these out there for your Thursday. This is our next system that's going to be causing us the potential to be looking at maybe a few strong to severe storms on your Friday. Right over here on Wednesday, it's going to be in the plains and on your Thursday morning anyway. By 8 a.m., causing some rain in places like Kansas down into Oklahoma. It's going to continue to shift in closer, kind of slow progressing overall on your Thursday, but causing some storms just to our west in places like Arkansas, up in Missouri, Illinois, as well, getting in on a few storms out there for your Thursday. We could see a few of those maybe try to creep in out here for your Thursday. Later evening into the overnight hours, as you can see here. But overall, I'm thinking a lot of Thursday actually looks pretty dry, and a few of those could come mainly into the overnight hours. But Friday's the main day we're watching, because that cold front's finally going to take a heavy push off to the east, and as it does, it's finally going to progress through our area, through North Mississippi on your Friday into the back half of the day, bringing the potential for a few storms again to be on the stronger to severe side. Let's talk about the Storm Prediction Center risk, still highlighting North Mississippi from western Tennessee, our area, all the way down to central Mississippi and Louisiana as well. So still looking at that severe threat impacting us, level 2 out of 5 right now as we head throughout your Friday. Again, we're going to continue to update you as the Storm Prediction Center does update this area and as new model runs come in. We'll talk about the latest timing and impacts of what we can expect right here in our area in North Mississippi coming up in the next few minutes. So if you have any plans on your Friday, or you're just wanting to know the overall forecast, we'll talk again hour by hour what models are saying this morning for the latest timing and what the latest impacts are for us. All of that coming up right after this.
As a bankruptcy firm, Mitchell, Cunningham & Bowling realizes many people are worried about their finances. We're here to guide you through the next steps to restart your life with easy video appointments. New clients don't have to leave home to get information about becoming debt-free. Also, convenient in-office appointments are available at the low cost of $340 upfront for a Chapter 13. You can be on your way to being debt-free. Contact Mitchell, Cunningham & Bowling today or visit our website at mcdebtfree.com. We are here to help you.
By the time you see the symptoms of lung cancer, it could be too late. Now there's a new scan that can detect lung cancer early. If you smoked, get scanned.
Hate is loud, but love is the majority.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday out there to you. Hope you have your cup of coffee and you're ready to go out the door this morning. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. I want to show you a few live looks out there because another thing we're dealing with this morning is some potential visibility concerns. Take a look over in Winona, seeing some patchy fog out there setting up. Temperatures again warmer in the upper 50s there. Take a look over in West Point. Same story, different camera. You might not have even noticed that I changed the overall view just because it looks a lot the same. Again, some patchy fog setting up across North Mississippi for some of us this morning. Conditions in the upper 50s over in West Point. Here's a look overall at our visibility concerns coming in on our map. We're seeing less than a mile in Holly Springs, Lafayette County, down into Water Valley. That stretches into places like Quitman County, over in Panola County, Tate County getting in on that, and then further off to the east as well from Prentiss County, Tishomingo County, Red Bay, and Hamilton as well. So some patchy fog concerns across the board this morning. You know the deal though. Take it slow, keep your beams on low if you do run into any visibility concerns out there in the next hour. That should begin to dissipate. As for airport delays this morning, not tracking any. If you know anybody that's going to be hitting the skies out there from Oklahoma City, Dallas, Fort Worth, all the way back into Atlanta, same story on all of our national airways as well. Looking good to go out there this morning. Sitting here in North Mississippi, temperatures going to be in the upper 50s by your 9 o'clock hour. 60s are back by your mid-morning. So it's going to be a warm afternoon out there. How warm? Well, some of us in the 70s. Look at this. High temperatures today in the upper 60s to near 70, 69 in New Albany, 66 in Boonville, 69 in Amory, 70s the further south that you go, Water Valley in the 70s, 71 in Grenada, 71 in Eupora, 72 down in Kosciuszko. Our record in Lee County in Tupelo is 72 today, set back in 1946, tied again in 1989. We're going to be close to that, not necessarily getting there today, but very close to it with the high in the upper 60s in Tupelo. So near record warmth. That's the story over the next few days, not only for us here in North Mississippi, but throughout a good portion of the United States. Take a look at this, well above average conditions as we look off to the west in the plains, all the way out west, and then stretching throughout the central United States here in the southeast as well. Overall weather pattern just allowing for warmer than average conditions to continue to settle in. Let's talk about your futurecast today as we head hour by hour. Again, we could see a few light showers out there, mainly along the Mississippi and Alabama state line going into your afternoon. Light showers to drizzle should not impact your plans too much out there. And a lot of us mainly stay dry for your Tuesday. Going overnight into your Wednesday, we're just looking at a good mix of sun and clouds throughout your Wednesday ahead. So got any plans, you're good to go. We'll sit dry out there for our midweek. Going overnight, though, will be a different story. Wednesday overnight into your Thursday, cloud cover will really start to pack in all ahead of that next system that's going to inch closer and closer to our area as we head Thursday into Friday. And look at what it does to our temperatures. High temperatures over your next few days in the 70s for everybody by late week. So we'll be in those low 70s Thursday and Friday, all ahead of that system pushing in. And take a look at Saturday and Sunday. We're looking at highs on Saturday in the 50s. Sunday, Mondays, we're starting off our new work week. We're back in the 40s. So definitely roller coaster temperatures. That cold front definitely knocking down our temperatures as we head later on in the weekend. And then to start off our new work week ahead as well. So before then, though, we got to deal with the warmer conditions. As for the severe weather risk for your Thursday, it remains out west. You can see this level 1 out of 5 out there for Thursday, mainly encompassing the state of Arkansas, stretching down into Texas and the Boot Heel of Missouri included in that as well. That stretches just across the river for some of our northwestern counties. But again, I think the main risk area sits off to our west on Thursday. However, on Friday, it shifts further off to the east to include all of us here in North Mississippi in some way, shape, or form. And that stretches from western Tennessee, again, all the way down into Louisiana as well. So continuing to keep our eye on this and our eye on Friday as it gets closer to time. But we are likely to see at least a stronger storm or two, and some of that could be on the severe side of things as well. Here's a look at the latest timing. Timing has been a question. Our long-range model runs haven't necessarily been together with their timing. They're a little bit better this morning. Here's the overall look at what we're looking at over your next few days ahead going into Thursday and Friday. Thursday by 10 p.m., most of the rain off to our west. Wouldn't be surprised, though, by the time we're hitting the bed on your Thursday night, we see maybe a few storms trying to creep into the area. But overall, the timing being overnight helps us out. We're not going to be seeing as much fuel out there on your Thursday. Friday, different story. We're finally going to see this cold front take a push off to the east. As it does, it looks to enter North Mississippi as we head Friday afternoon and evening, causing a few showers and storms to be on the stronger side again later in the day on Friday. So afternoon and evening time are going to be that main time frame that we watch, continuing into your dinner time hours. And I think this could even continue into the overnight hours before it's all said and done. So continuing to keep our eye on that. What are the main threats we're going to be watching here in North Mississippi? I think number one is some strong wind gusts. And I've said this over and over again this morning if you've been watching. But as you are headed out and about on your Friday, I just encourage you to bring that outdoor furniture inside or make sure it's nailed down properly. Your outdoor decorations as well. We have a door hanger on our door that just loves to go crazy when the wind picks up. So definitely something you want to keep in mind. Bring inside if you can. Same story with your trash can as well. Make sure it's off the road if you want to see it the next day into your weekend. So some strong wind gusts, that's number one. Now the other overall threats are not zero, but they are low. We can't rule out a breeze spin up tornado, at least right now, looking that multiple days away. We also can't rule out the potential of some flash flooding concerns, but overall, again, those threats lower than the wind gust threat that we're going to be watching for going into your Friday. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 60s out there today and tomorrow to near 70 for some. 70s for all Thursday into Friday. So warm days ahead, mainly dry all the way through Thursday. Friday is our main day for rain out there, so want to plan ahead. If you have any Friday plans, make them indoors. And I wouldn't want to be traveling during that heavy rain either. Even if conditions do not become severe, heavy rainfall is just not fun to drive in by any means. We'll see conditions start to really dry out throughout the back half of your Saturday, with highs only in the 50s. And then look at that, Sunday into Monday, highs only in the 40s out there, upper 40s as we head Sunday into Monday. Starting off your next upcoming work week, we're looking at lows back in the 20s. So definitely chilly out there as we head later on in the weekend and then to start off your new work week ahead. Hey, thanks for tuning in with us this morning. Again, we'll be live again this evening from the Room to Room Weather Center. Matt and Gabe will be live at 5, 6, and 10, bringing you everything you need to know to let you know your evening plans, and also they'll bring you the latest model runs, the latest data when it comes to that Friday severe weather threat. So you'll want to check back up with them at 5, 6, and 10. And of course, I'll see you back here on your Wednesday morning at 6:30.
Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
You wonder how they're going to experience the real world in real safety, where all kids are welcome and everyone has a path forward to new skills, advancement, leadership, something they will carry with them the rest of their lives.